Hey, what up? We're lost. Diane, how do you feel about the situation?
Kind of done right now, and I just want to get out of the car.
Alright. Hopefully we get to Costco, and we find Ryan.
Hello, my name is Marvashi, and August 7th to 13th, 2016 was the best week of my life. And I guess I'm here to tell you how and why this came to be. I hope you enjoy. When I first started discussing tijuana with my friends, we were pretty pessimistic about what would happen. When we did this last year, it was an amazing week, and no one was sure how this year would turn out, with so much less preparation and such a young, small team. Essentially, we braced ourselves for failure, and I can only describe it as the grace of God. Somehow, our team came together, and our discussions, instead of being, wow, compared to last year, this is gonna suck, became, wow, this year is so much better than last year. Something that I think people should know. Spectrum Ministries does so much for the people of Tijuana every single day. As a matter of fact, they would be even more effective if they didn't have to host groups of privileged people like us. Ministry to them is everything. It's how they worship God. Armando, one of the Spectrum workers, asked Brandon on the first day, "How long have you been in the ministry?" And it just really hit me that to us, ministry has such a different connotation than it does to them. And it's ridiculous to think that we find ourselves believing that we're so superior when we're doing almost nothing to further God's kingdom. The people of Mexico are not the poor ones we are. We may have given them like a sandwich or two, but they gave us so much more. They gave us their stories and their inspiration and their wisdom. And it seems so impossible to me that anyone wouldn't be able to see God in that anyone on our team would come out the same after this trip. Being behind the camera really changed my perspective. The responsibility of making memories really gave me the confidence to go up to people and ask them for a picture, and I guess it just made me really happy to feel needed in a way. For the bulk of my summer and the past school year, I was literally drowning in anxiety. I just couldn't bring myself to do anything, and I hated myself so much for it. And I almost didn't come on this trip either because I thought I wouldn't be able to go 7 days without having a panic attack. But God provided. He gave me these 4 other girls that listened, and he gave me time to think to myself and figure things out, and everything else that I needed to take the first step to liking myself. When I got back home, my responsibilities hit me like a train. Suddenly, I had to figure out how to pick up my life where I had left off and slowly figure out how to piece it back together. And I guess a lot of things stopped seeming relevant to my existence. But some things became incredibly important to me. The thing that struck me the most is how much excess we have. Here in Irvine, we have resources in abundance, and people just waste it all. The first week I got back, I cried because I wanted to go back to Tijuana, because life was easier and simpler. But what many of my peers and I have come to realize is that our battleground is not there. Our battleground is here in Irvine, where life and apartment buildings are pre-planned and organized to perfection. I think everyone is slowly forgetting. The little things always go first, and then the big things go in chunks and chunks. It's been really hard to force myself to really go through the memories in chronological order so that I could create this video. To force myself to remember and relive and accurately account for the things that we did as a team and the things that I worked out by myself. And I think that once you've experienced something, you'll never see it the same again. You'll never be in that moment again. And I guess that's okay.